Hi, and welcome to Cat Run Figures. I'm your host, Caitlin, and today is the day of all days. It's New Comic Book Wednesday, which can only mean one thing. I've got my pulls. So, my normal big stack of comics. So let's jump right on into it, shall we? First off, from Marvel, the book that I was probably the most anticipating this week. If you've been checking out the new Netflix series from Marvel, you'll know Iron Fist just broke out. So I've really been enjoying Iron Fist. He's a character that I've never really gotten into before this series. I've done a little bit of research and read a few things in the last couple weeks or so to gear myself up for the series. But yeah, I had to check out the new Iron Fist series, and I already read it. I really enjoy it. Look out for the review of it. Next is Elektra, issue 2. So I really enjoyed the first issue of Elektra, and yeah, I had to pick it up. Also, I really love the cover, so look out for the review of that as well. Next is Rocket Raccoon, issue 4. So Rocket Raccoon has just been so much fun to read. He's such a crazy character, and I love it. I love it. So if you're looking for a fun Marvel book without any kind of like heavy political inflict or people going to war with their friends for basically no reason at all, check out Rocket Raccoon. Next from Marvel is Unworthy Thor, issue 5. So I've been loving Unworthy Thor. It's been great to see Odinson Thor come back into power, get Hammer back. I'm really excited to see what comes out of this storyline moving forward, and to just find out all of the secrets of whether or not he's worthy and why. So, next, jumping right on into DC, is Wonder Woman, issue 19. So I know a lot of people have had issues with the back and forth, the storylines. Yeah, it happens. I'm not going to lie. I do wait a couple issues in advance. I just kind of let them build up, and then I go back and read them all in the order they're supposed to be, versus this storyline, then this storyline, back and forth. I'm sure this is going to read really well in trade. It's a really strong story. I love it. I don't like the fact that I constantly have to go back and forth. So yeah, I do let the issues build up a little bit, and then I just read through them because it seems simpler. So next is Detective Comics, issue 953. This is a continuation of the League of Shadows. I mean, I've been loving the hell out of Detective Comics. I'm a huge Bat Family fan, and especially since this is the extended Bat Family growing in, so it's been great so far. Next is Deathstroke, issue 15. So this is Deathstroke with Power Girl in his comic. No, not the Power Girl that everyone knows. This is the second Power Girl. This is the one who, I believe she was on the Teen Titans for a small chunk of time there. I'm not as familiar with her, which a lot of people aren't as familiar with her. I kind of remember her, but I think I forgot about her for the most part. So, you know, we're finding out. We're going through re-meeting each other. We're rekindling that readership. So next is Batgirl, issue 9. So this is a continuation of the Son of Penguin storyline. Not gonna lie, I completely fell off reading Batgirl for a period of time there because I wasn't really a huge fan of the redesign in the Batgirl of Burnside and the whole she needs to go back into training storyline that they were doing with the beginning of Rebirth. But I did start picking it back up with the Son of Penguin storyline. I really enjoy him so far. And I'm still on the fence whether or not I'm actually going to continue reading this title once he leaves. I don't know. Yeah. But, you know, I do think Batgirl and the Birds of Prey is a stronger title so far. Just throwing it out there. So next is Action Comics issue 976. So this is the continuation of the Superman Reborn storyline. I've really been enjoying Superman Reborn. Everyone's been really enjoying Superman Reborn. All I gotta say to this is Deja New 52, which if you read the last Superman issue, you will understand that. So next is The Flash issue 19. The Flash has been a strong title throughout all of Rebirth. However, my big thing right now is I just want to know the Button story. Put out the Button story already. You've been teasing it for forever, since literally the beginning of Rebirth. They've been talking about, oh, you can't talk about the Button. You can't talk about the Button. And now we're going to get those glorious linear covers with Batman and Flash holding the Button. And we're finally going to know more about the Button. And we're going to know more about the Watchmen. So, check out for the Button. Sorry about that. So, next, probably one of the reveals I am the most excited about for this week on the DC side is Teen Titans issue 6. So, Aqualad joins the team! Yes, so if you're at all a fan of Young Justice, you'll remember Kaldur, or Kaldur-Ram. This is not Kaldur, but he is a character who is stylized after him, so very excited. Teen Titans has also been a really great book so far. Also, they came out with an amazing variant cover this week. I mean, hello, Starfire and Aqualad surfing? What? I mean, this kind of reminds me of when DC did the Harley variant cover month, where every single book had a Harley variant cover. DC, just if you want all my money, just make a Starfire variant cover month. I will literally buy every book that month because Starfire will be on it. That'll just be a way to print money. Put Starfire on the cover of everything. It'll happen. So next is Suicide Squad issue 14, continuation of their book. Next, from DC's Young Animal, is Mother Panic. So, everyone enjoys Mother Panic. She's the badass of Gotham. She really gives no fucks. She is fantastic. She is very rage-filled and just violent and just amazing. Amazing. Everyone loves Mother Panic. There's a reason why everyone loves Mother Panic. I do as well. So next, from IDW and DC Comics, is Batman and TMNT Adventures. So this is issue 5. I know a lot of people have issues with the fact that they picked the Nickelodeon Turtles and not the animated series Turtles from the 80s and the 90s, but you know what? I'm still enjoying it. I still feel like it's a really strong book. It's still fun for me. And yes, before anyone asks, I know Doom Patrol came out this week. I know that mostly because my shop included this, and it's a little sheet of paper that tells me that my Doom Patrol came in damaged. So they had to order me another one. So I'm either getting my Doom Patrol sometime this week or next week. I don't know. Kind of sad about that. But we move on. Let's jump right on into indies, shall we? First off, from IDW, is the Comic Book History of Comics, issue 4. So this is the Fears and Horrors storyline. I've really been enjoying the Comic Book History of Comics. I love history, and I love comics. So, I mean, I did really well in history in school. So, you know, this has been a really good book for me. It's very text heavy, so if you're not a fan of that, you're probably not going to enjoy it. It literally does read like a textbook, but it's all about comics. Honestly, if you're not picking it up already, I would say probably wait for the trade, just because I feel like it'll collect and trade very well and very neatly. I'm not really sure how readily available the previous issues to this are, but, you know, don't quote me on that. So next from Aftershock Comics is Alters, issue 5. So I've really been loving Alters, and in the last issue, Charlie did get exposed by the other Alters. So what is this going to mean for Charlie? What is this going to mean for Charlize? Chariot. Target. So next is Curse Words, issue 3. So I'm not sure if this is the main cover or the variant cover. My shop's a little weird. They didn't order that many of them, and when I got there it was this cover and one other one. So, yep. I liked this one better. So I can't wait to see whether or not he gets his powers back this issue or what all is going to happen. So next, also from Image Comics, is the Magdalena? The Magdala? I don't really know how I'm supposed to pronounce that. But it's issue 1, brand new Image comic. I looked it up to try to find out a little bit more information about it, and I found a bunch of weird stuff from a couple years ago. So is this an older comic, or is there something that this is based off of? Or is it a continuation of a story? I don't really know. But I'm going to read it. I'm going to find out. And last but certainly not least, from Image Comics, is Reborn, issue 5. So I got this cover. I know you probably can't see it that well, so I'm going to put it all the way up here. I really love Reborn so far. And hello, Roy Boy is on this cover. So that's awesome. So, yeah, that's my polls for this new week in comics. Give me a like if you like this video, comment below, and tell me whether or not you picked up any of these books, and if you'd like to see me review any of these books in particular. Subscribe to my channel for more comic book content, or check out any of my older videos I have up for offer here on Cat Run Figures. And until next time, I'm your host, Caitlin. Bye.